Yo, pro player squads. Just wanna quickly say, if I don't know if any of you remember this, I did 2 episodes last FIFA, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. So they're gonna be back every week or every 2 weeks. Okay, here's the team. So basically, how it works is, I will ask a pro player or a competitive player to give a team. I'll give them a budget, and they will decide what team to make and if they have any specific instructions and stuff like that. And then you guys will make it, try it out if you want. So this time I've given Emperial Barlow. He actually plays for my esports team. He has been given a 50k budget, and this team costs, in fact, when I was buying the team, you can be lucky to get it for 52, 51, 50, give or take a few. But it actually goes for 57k if you're an impatient person. But yeah, other than that, it's actually really well balanced. If you look at it, I think his name is Sanson in midfield. He's actually really good, and I call him Cyprian. I don't know why. He's got nothing to do with Cyprus, but yeah, he's French. But them two on the side of the midfield, and then you have Tolisso and CDM, who make some darting runs right from the back, like an arrow straight down the middle, which is what I liked about him. Ben Yedder, great finisher. Same with Gamero, except Gamero has more pace. I do think Ben Yedder is quite agile, if I'm not mistaken. And then you got the defense are quite solid. You got Ta, who I always use him, especially last FIFA. I used him for a lot of squad builders. He was great. And then you got Top Rack. I think he's also great. Them two partnered together, actually fantastic. Now the left back is really fast. That's Wendell. Now the right back, Piszczek, isn't the fastest, but I think his standing tackles are really solid. So it's actually really well balanced. Now Farman is actually phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. Like Farman played absolutely amazing for me. Definitely a keeper to have in your team. And just, yeah, this team is actually really well balanced from top to bottom. Now, as for the instructions, it should be kept as standard. Apart from the right back and left back should be always overlap. Other than that, it's a very basic one. He didn't have really any specific instructions because he said the way the formation is and the way the players he's chosen, it's actually really well balanced, which is something I actually thought was actually quite interesting. And he is right. When I used it, I was very comfortable using it for a 50k team. Now you guys know on Twitter I tweeted out my team if you haven't seen it. Even Rotoshow liked it and Gaunt liked it. It's a really expensive team with Ronaldinho and other icons, and it's great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really fun and stuff, but when I use this team, for some reason they were always like, it just functioned better. I don't understand what it is. It's me. I'm not making that excuse again where sweaty teams are more of a power than expensive teams. No, I'm just saying I felt more comfortable with a cheaper team. It's very odd. But like I said, this team is extremely well balanced, and I think you should give it a go, and you can't go wrong if you have 50k. But look at that. Again, another great save from Farman. Definitely think you should have this team. Like, if you have 50k and you're thinking about a team, if you look at it again, go back and look at the team and see what you think about it again, you will actually consider it. It's really well balanced, and I think the key thing about this team is not just the attack and defense. I think the midfield functioned really well. Now with this FIFA, I think if your midfield doesn't function very well, they're just going to tear you apart right down the midfield. They'll hold the ball more than you, and I've been speaking to a lot of pro players, and it's all about holding the ball this FIFA as well. Like, because the more you give them the ball, it's really quite easy to finish. Even though what I just did there was really silly, but it is quite easy to finish. There's been a lot of high-scoring games I've heard in the party as well. People winning by 8-9 goals. That's a really good finish from Piszczek. Can you imagine? That was a great finish from an acute angle from Piszczek. That's what I like about Piszczek. He may be slow, but he can actually offer a lot more, like excluding his pace. But yeah, definitely like this. Now, at the end of every pro player makes you a squad episode. I mean, every maybe 10, 12 episodes maybe. Once we've gone through the whole team, basically, we will do a vote, and you guys will choose what's your favorite team, and which one you've made, and which one you've actually dominated with, and we'll make a vote and we'll see who wins it. And I think it'll be just a fun way to make this series a little more exciting. But the main reason I made this was to help you guys, and if you want any help from these guys, I'm gonna link each person individually that does this squad. So for example, Emperial Barlow made this one, so I've left his Twitter down below in the description. Follow him. He will help you 24/7 with the team. Literally, tweet him, follow him, say you have a budget, and he will make a team for you. That's what these guys will do for you whenever they're free. So I'm going to leave it at the top of the description. And yeah, if you guys haven't followed my Twitter, the link is down below the description as well. And my esports team, if you think you're good enough, tweet that as well. But yeah, like I said, my finishing is still a bit rusty, trying to get used to the game. And making squad builders as well. You have to get used to the team. But straight from off the bat, it functions so well, and I felt really comfortable using it. That's the thing. Sometimes when you use certain squads for the first time, you do tend to sell them after the first game, and because you get a bad feeling about it, the way they move, the way they play. But I actually really enjoyed this team, And I'd have to say I commend Barlow on a really, really good, well-balanced team. Now, I'm going to personally give this team, honestly, I know it's really high rated for the first episode of the FIFA 18, but if you look at all the players individually at the start of the video, I think even from the centre backs to the wing back. Now, Piszczek isn't the fastest, like I said, but he offers a lot more, and he bagged himself a goal in the last game. I would have to say I give this team a solid 9 out of 10. Genuinely a 9 out of 10. Now, some of you might be like, which player can I change? Now, Ben Yedder, Gamiero, and I have to say Tolisso are the top 3. If you want to change certain people, I recommend you not to change those 3. I think they were really, really integral in this team. But it's up to you what you do. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that like button. Have a wonderful day. We're getting close to 100k as well. My dream. Let's try and smash that like button as well. Have a wonderful day. Peace.